Begin!
Hi, this is Steve from Sales Message. Thanks for taking my call. I've been talking to sales leaders like yourself and they've been explaining me how they do reoccurring for the node.
So, we are done with our first round. How did that go?
Amazing.
So hopefully what you got out of that was a couple things. One, that 15 seconds is really fast in the beginning. And you're like, whoa.
And then at the end.
Okay. But one, I don't know if you guys got this, but once you did it a couple times, was it easier?
Yeah.
Right? And then 15 seconds doesn't seem long. It's just like, I just have to get it all out, right? What we're going to do now is a follow-up call. Because, tell me if I'm wrong, but a lot of times you get to talk to somebody, maybe it's only for a minute, and then they're like, oh, call me back or something like that. And now you're following up, right? And so, how can you think that would change what this intro would sound like?
Well, you would start with the lever.
And what would the lever be?
The lever would be something like, hey, I called you last week, or we had an email.
The last call.
Yeah, last
Yeah. The last discussion, the last email, whatever it was. So that's your new lever, right? And that's the biggest difference. Now, if you learned anything about what they value, whether it was through email or in that minute or 2 long minute conversation, that can be your value, right? So as you write this follow-up one, which is down below, use a lever as we either spoke before, we had an email back and forth, and then change your value, right? So if you used time before, see if you can use a different one this time, right? And that way you'll have several different values that you can speak to. Because your intro is going to change a little bit as you go through and you talk to different customers. So we want to get you to expand that. And so use the lever as the last time you talked and use a different value on this one. And if you use the same Swift question, that's fine. But cool? So go ahead and write that down. I'll give you a few minutes to do that. And then we're going to go back out and do it all over again. Cool?